I pledge allegiance to the flag of the United States of America and to the republic for which it stands, one nation, under God, indivisible. Are you standing? We are reciting the Pledge of Allegiance after all. Why do we stand for the Pledge of Allegiance? Why do we put our hand over our hearts? Have you ever actually listened to the words of the Pledge of Allegiance? Well, it's all part of our civic rights, responsibilities, and obligations as a U.S. citizen. It's all about civics. Okay, so what is civics? Middle school social studies department has 3 different classes: U.S. history, civics, and world history. U.S. and world history teaches you the stories that created the USA and its position in the world. Civics teaches you what it means to live in the USA and what is expected of you. What are the expectations and the responsibilities of being a United States citizen? Civics affects your everyday life. Yeah, there's a lot of politics involved in civics. There's both Democrats and Republicans. And by the way, there's a lot of other political parties besides just those two. This is an election year. We will be focusing a lot on the election of the president, but there's a lot more to politics than the president of the United States. Political decisions that are made closer to home make a much bigger impact on your life than what the president has to say. For instance, that pothole that's in front of your driveway that rattles the front end of your car every single time your folks drive in and out of the driveway, whether that gets fixed or not, that's a local politician decision. Whether your garbage gets picked up on a Monday or a Tuesday or a Wednesday or maybe multiple days of the week, those are political decisions. Civics has a lot to do with how laws are made. My gosh, there's been a lot of Supreme Court decisions that have made the news lately, and I'm sure you've heard all about them. But what happens if a decision is made that you don't like? What can you do about it? How can you get involved? How do you determine the outcome? If there's a new law that's working its way through the system, if you don't like it, how can you challenge it? Perhaps there's a law you would like to see created in this country. Well, how do you go about doing that? This is all about civics. It affects you. It affects your everyday life. I hope you get a lot out of this course. One of the best things about being American is the Bill of Rights. These rights are very specific and are spelled out in detail in the Bill of Rights. Our founding fathers realized that perhaps we should have rights that they hadn't even considered, and the Bill of Rights protects those as well. Most countries don't have the protections outlined in the Bill of Rights, rights that Americans died to provide you with, and rights that are oftentimes taken for granted. We're going to talk about the Bill of Rights. We're going to talk about your rights as a United States citizen this year.